Hello, hello, hello. This is Cassandra for part 2 of my 10-year yoga journey. Give me 1 second, get some more lights. It's a little dim in here. Let me give me a little bit more light. Just a little more light. That's good. Hello, hello, hello. It's Cassandra again. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit like, hit the bell. I will continue my 10-year journey in yoga. I talked about my first year in yoga, which was in 2011. I was making a transition from Stone Mountain, Georgia to Mount Sterling, Kentucky. It's 2012. This is part 2 of the 10-part series, or 10 years in yoga. 2012, my first year in Mount Sterling, Kentucky. It was a cultural shock. The people in Mount Sterling are awesome. They are friendly. They are community-based. Many churches, they embraced me. Everything was all good. I started getting serious about my yoga practice. I visited the Gateway Regional Arts Center. My yoga guide was Shannon Phelps. She was awesome. We practiced yoga, I believe, on Fridays at the Gateway Regional Arts Center in Mount Sterling, Kentucky. I left the link for Gateway Regional Arts Center in Mount Sterling, Kentucky. If you're on 64 East, stop in Mount Sterling, Kentucky. The people are very nice. There's all kind of activities at the Gateway Regional Arts Center. They still have yoga. They have plays. They have, that was a really, really awesome place. I miss the people there. I started practicing yoga on the second floor of the Gateway Regional Arts Center with a Shannon. Shannon is a college professor. She teaches health and wellness. I saw her at the airport one time, and that's where the picture comes from. I can't remember where I was. I might have been in Kentucky. It might have been somewhere else. But I saw my yoga guide. Shannon introduced me to the importance of yoga. Yoga is not a fad. It's not an exercise. Yoga is a way of life. I try to practice yoga every damn day, everywhere, outdoors, in a park. If you look at my yoga videos, I don't care what I have on to practice yoga. I can have on a dress, I can have on yoga stuff, I can have on jeans, it doesn't matter to me because yoga is the way of life for me. Every damn day, everywhere, in the park, at work, in the office, there is not a place that I will not practice yoga. In 2012, it was a really difficult time for me. It was a cultural shock because I moved from a fairly populated place, Stone Mountain, Georgia, to Mount Sterling, Kentucky. My social life was on point. My yoga life was on point. I practiced throughout the community. I had a yoga guide. She guided us through the yoga process once a week. I still continue to practice yoga on YouTube, and I learned how to practice yoga with my own pace. I really started out too fast, but I learned how to bring it down and practice yoga in a way that I was not aching and in pain. 2012 I had 3 jobs in 1 year. That's another thing about living in Kentucky or Mount Sterling, because I'm educated, I'm an academic. I really never had a problem finding a job. The problem that I had was I, I, I heard I didn't know my place. I don't have a place. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. Some people are comfortable with me, some people are not. I have a loving heart, but I was at an age in my life where I'm just, I wasn't going to put up with the junk. I put everything that I could into my academic career. I completed my tenure at Job Corps, which Job Corps was not a good match for me. I have some anger issues that I didn't know about, but even the students know. They knew at Frenchburg Job Corps, I meant what I said and I said what I mean. I wasn't going to Job Corps to get assaulted, and I didn't have a problem with that. And then I taught at, I was the director of Montgomery County Adult Ed. Many people in Kentucky do not have a high school diploma. I enjoyed watching people earn their high school diploma. Or their GED. That was one of the highlights of my life. I did continue to practice yoga because each one of these jobs were a challenge to me. Yoga brought me to the center of who I was and what my purpose and my job was in this academic life. I was a business instructor at Frenchburg Job Corps. I was responsible for the business program. I was a director of Montgomery County Adult Ed, and I worked at Morehead State University teaching accounting. I've been an academic. I have been an academic for a while. That was my purpose. That was my calling. Yoga kept me centered, kept this temper under control. I tried to keep my mouth under control, but that didn't always work. I had all of these things going on, and the only consistent part that I had was practicing yoga. Also, prayer. Prayer and yoga go hand in hand. I joined a church. I was associated with 3 or 4 churches in Mount Sterling. The people were awesome. There's not a lot of diversity, but the people there have grown up together and they learned how to live together. My yoga wasn't I was like in 2012, just the beginning stages of my yoga, just to keep me centered, to deal with whatever that was in the workplace. 2012, at the end of 2012, I was centered. I was still at the director of Montgomery County Adult Ed, which still wasn't a good place for me, just a lot of tension. And one of the females told me at the Kentucky Association of Blacks in Higher Education, she said, Cassandra, find another job. That's what I did. I continued to work for Morehead State University, but I moved onto campus and started teaching accounting. That's where I was in 2012. It was a good time in my life. The greatest moment is that I started getting serious about practicing yoga. I know what it meant to navigate an environment that was not part of something that I was used to. I still have friends in Mount Sterling, Kentucky, and actually I'm going to visit next week. Some of the people that I really attached to. If you ever have a chance to go through Kentucky Drive, it is a beautiful place. I wouldn't advise driving there. It might be a little chilly. It's green, it's beautiful. The people are community based. It's a place that's slower. I was able to relax, get into my yoga, get to the ladies in Kentucky, they can throw down some food too. I learned a lot about cooking, art, sewing, knitting. I didn't learn to sew and knit, but I appreciated the women that did. Man, it's some happy times in Mount Sterling, Kentucky, developing my yoga practice, learning how to live in an environment that I wasn't used to. Stay tuned to part 3 which I will drop a new video each week. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button, click on the notifications, and you guys have a nice day. Namaste. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. I will see you guys later.